Hi everybody, Russ and my Hammers 11. Hope you're all safe and well this lovely Monday. Hope everyone is well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you're made aware any time we put new content on. Obviously, we have videos going up daily, but sometimes I do these streams and sometimes I do lots of other stuff. So make sure you keep abreast of what's happening by hitting that bell icon. As always, we'd like to thank our I've never figured this out. We'd like to, I can't do it. We'd like to thank our channel sponsors, Untuck It. There you go. Check them out in the description below for all your t-shirts, shirts, whatever. Loads of great stuff. You know, if you want to buy yourself something nice for Crimbo or buy something for your old man or something, check them out because there's always Black Friday deals and they're good clobber. So how is everyone? It's another week. We're here again. It's another lockdown lunch live. LLL. Triple L, that's what I'm calling it for the time being, and hope everyone is well and safe and well. The whole idea of these things, for those of you who are new, is to basically give yourselves a break. That's it, really, every day, you know, just a half an hour or so, have a bit of a giggle, talk about some rubbish stuff, talk about nonsense, but it's not work and it's nothing to do with other terrible things that are going on in the world. So just a bit of light relief, really. Maybe we should call it the light relief. No, we won't. Stick with lockdown lunch live. Hope everyone is well and safe and healthy because that's what's important at the moment. Thank you to everyone who commented. We did a thing yesterday, like a really quick last minute thing where we made some brownies, which was fantastic. Really good fun, and loads of great comments and stuff. And I've seen pictures, people making the pizzas and scones and stuff like that. So it's all good stuff. As always on these things, what we try and do is ask a few silly questions and open up the comments so everyone can make a comment and make a suggestion. And it's just your show really for half an hour. Really, it's just something a bit different. And as I said, something on the break from the norm. We don't do them every weekday lunchtime, but most of them, just so you have a little bit of, as I said, a bit of a break from those spreadsheets or those emails and things like that. So make sure you go for a walk as well, because that's all that's important at the moment. I think people, particularly when you work from home, you sort of really do have this sort of you feel because there's no time limit, so to speak, because you're not having to commute in and out, you work longer hours, and that's a detriment of your mental health and also just spending time with your family and stuff. So make sure you do that, because that's all that is important in this world. Andy's excited. It's Happy Monday. It is Happy Monday. It's another week. Yo, is that yo as in yo what up, or is it yo as in woohoo? I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna go with a slightly different question today. We've done a lot of food questions recently, like what sandwich is decked on rice, what's your favorite pizza topping, that type of thing, what's your favorite roast. And I just keep getting hungry, so I thought I'd just mix it up a little bit and just open up to the wider group. The question I want to ask today is, what series or box set are you smashing out at the moment? What are you watching at the moment? Let's get some recommendations, see what everyone is watching, basically, apart from My Hammers 11, of course. That goes without saying. We know we're all watching that, but what else are we watching? Steve, good afternoon, man. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good weekend. If you haven't seen it, get on the channel and look at those brownies, those Nutella or Nutella rather, there's no space in it, Nutella brownies. They are pucker, honestly. And if you need a bit of cheering up, it's a bit grey and horrible weather, check them out. All it needs is a bit of flour and a pan and a bit of Nutella and a couple of eggs, and you are dandy. And they are pucker. I got recognised today again, which is weird because I had my face mask on again, at the petrol station in the co-op. The guy in front of me, I let him go in front because he was just paying for his petrol. And you're that bloke who does that YouTube thing, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, that's me. I was like, that's impressive. You recognised my face. And it's because when you started talking. Well, fair enough. Anyway, if you're watching, welcome. I hope you enjoyed your 20 Rothmans and your £20 of diesel. Anyway, so what box sets we were watching, people? What series we smashing out at the moment? You know, we still got bugger all on telly. Although I'm a celeb started yesterday. I do like a bit of I'm a celeb. I'll be honest. It's good fun, and it's again it's appointments of viewing, isn't it? They call it. So you know, 9 o'clock on a Monday to Friday. Oh, actually every day, isn't it? I think almost you watch it, which is good. I think it's going to be quite good. Looks like a lot of production value's been put into it, so that's good. Who we got here? So let's have a quick look. Andy, I just finished watching Suits for the third time, but now watch it. Oh, it's the new series of The Crown that starts, isn't it? Well, that's my mother-in-law and my wife out of action. My wife probably for about a day and a half because she just smashes it out. She's one of those binge watchers. She won't watch a lot of telly, but when she watches something she likes, it's just all gone. Do you know what I mean? I can't watch any series with her because she'll go 3 or 4 episodes ahead, and it really does just do my brain in, which is really annoying. Suits, no, I should really get into that. I guess that's Meghan Markle, isn't it? It's about 10 series, that isn't it? So, yes, maybe I end up really watching The Office, the US Office again, like from series 2. I don't bother with series 1. Series 1 to me, it's a little bit more exactly like carbon copy of the UK one. So yes. Oh, Rebecca, nice to see you. Yes, I'm getting recognized everywhere now, clearly. What's Rebecca been watching? Modern Family. Yes, Modern Family, very good. Parks and Recreation I like as well. I've been watching that recently. That's very funny. And I just find them really good. What we got here? Oh, Becca's busy today. Watching Christmas movies. Do you know what? You're so similar to my wife, Beck. It's unbelievable. So Joe watches Hallmark-esque movies, Christmas movies, Channel 5, Netflix, whatever. She's been watching the last 2 weeks, and it's like it's called, you know, they have great names like A Christmas Package or I don't know, Saving Family for Christmas or The Christmas Carnival or what's the one she was watching the other day, like a princess, a Christmas drop off or something like that. And they're all just, they have to have the word Christmas in it, seems. And then the other words are just interchangeable. You know exactly what's going to happen. Jimmy Fallon's a really funny little skit the other day, a couple of weeks ago, about Hallmark videos. And it was really funny. So check that out on the YouTube, as my nan would call it. God rest her soul. What else we got? I've never watched it. Yes, it is. I think it's really worth it. If you like Modern Family, you like all that comedy, Beck, I think it's really good. It's 10 series and there's about 20 episodes each series. So you've got plenty of time and it's good fun. I would start, unless you really, the first series of the US is almost as a carbon copy of like the UK version, but I watch it from the second series onwards, and it gets really good. And there's new characters, and I really enjoy it. I think it's really funny, and also that the Nick Frost thing, Truth Seekers, I really enjoyed that as well because I used to like those sort of ghost adventure programs and stuff like that, and it's just a parody of that. It's very funny. Steve has got, if you like space stuff, Away on Netflix isn't too bad, about a mission to Mars. Oh, there we go. Have a look at that. That'd be good. I started to watch. Also, James May's got a cooking show on Amazon Prime called O Cook. Almost said it. O Cook, which is quite funny. And also because obviously the sort of stuff I'm doing at the moment, like the pizzas and stuff, I thought I'd watch it. It's really funny because he can't really cook very well, but it's quite good. Yes, they all are. The script, that the plots of those Christmas movies are all the same, Rebecca, aren't they? They are. Someone comes home from working in the big city, going to their town, their family village, and there's people who still there from his old school friends, and they have to put on a carnival, or the family business is going to disrepair, and they come back to save the family business, and it's literally or a high school. It might be a school reunion, and a school reunion comes in, and she comes back to school reunion from a big town, and his sweetheart is still there. He's brought about 3 or 4 stock stories and just put them in, but I need to start busting out the proper ones. No disrespect, but we need the proper movies. You know, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's what we'll do as one in a couple of days time. We'll do that. What's your favorite Christmas movie? We won't do it today, or maybe we'll. Okay, let's do it today. I can't remember because I forget. Right. Okay, we'll change. We're going to do. Okay, so at the moment, what box sets are you watching? And on top of that, what's your favorite Christmas movie? There we go, because that will get contentious quite quickly. So we've got 2. What's your favorite series? What series you're watching at the moment? And as I said, what's your favourite Christmas movie? People at work are watching Simpsons from the start. God, the Simpsons from the start. God, that's the longest, isn't that the longest running episodic thing ever or something like that? So that's mental. How many series are there? How many series? Let's have a look. How many series? How many Simpsons episodes? Right, Simpsons episodes are there. Let's have a look. Let's see what Google says. So it started in 1989. That is mental. So let's have a look. Okay, this is riveting stuff for everyone. The series has so far broadcasted, they reckon, almost 700 episodes. 700 episodes. That's ridiculous. So that's 30 minutes an episode. That's a lot of time, isn't it? So so he says when he's trying to busily go through his calculator, so say it's 700 episodes, we'll times that, so that's 350 hours, isn't it? And then we'll do 350 hours divided by, this is terribly exciting stuff for everyone, so it's about 14 days roughly. Wow, solid. That is mental. That's a real sort of well, actually 14 days, that would do you if you're in, self-isolation. That would probably do you, wouldn't it? So that's completely solid. Hi Leo, well mate, nice to see you from you. National Lampoon's on it, and it is my favorite Christmas movie. It's a close second. Now National Lampoon's is my favorite Christmas movie, I think, followed by Home Alone. 1 or 2, not really bothered. I like both of them. One's the original, but 2's New York, and I love New York. It's one of my favorite places in the world. So let's go. What else we got? Steve's got Elf. Yep, Elf with Will Ferrell. Yes, I had to comment on had a bit of banter with Caddingtown Len and Nigel the other day, and Sean about something, and particularly Nigel, because bless him, he's not. He thinks he's putting Christmas decorations up in the beginning of December, which is fair enough. Everyone has their own opinion, Nigel, and I sent him back with something about for every household that puts up their decorations in November, an elf dies, and so I just replied with the Will Ferrell, you sit on a throne of lies. Top bloke. We have a good laugh, and I did spray him with the snow machine yesterday on Saturday, so that was quite good. Lee's got in Polar Express, and I imagine that's the second question. So Polar Express is Christmas movie, and obviously Only Fools and Horses. We do have it in your avatar, so yes, I would imagine so. Only Fools and Horses, yeah, you could proper box set that bad boy, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome to do that. Andy is Home Alone or Die Hard. Yeah, it's a good shout. Let's think. What do I do? Yeah, I mean, it would be Christmas Lampoon. Let me hide that moment. It would be Christmas Lampoon, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, without a doubt, and then it would be Home Alone, definitely. What else? Although I quite like, I do like the Nativity ones. They're quite sweet. And what's the other? And Scrooged with Bill Murray. Big fan of Scrooged with Bill Murray. And Trading Places. That's a bit of a Christmas movie as well, with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. And what other ones do I like? There's just so many in it. I like quite some of the new ones. There's one called Get Santa, which is quite good, with Ralph Fiennes. No, not Ralph Fiennes. No, not Ralph Fiennes, but Ralph. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's really good. And that's quite a good one. And what else do I like? Get Santa, that was a good one. I like, you sort of go through them, don't you? Because they get recommended, particularly on Netflix and stuff, and you go, oh yeah, I like that one and that one and that one. But we'll always bust out National Lampoons, that's for sure. I saw at football. Who do you think? Who do you think our team going into the Euros? Do you know what, Max? I'll be honest. I didn't watch a minute of the football yesterday. A minute of the football, the England game. I really have no sort of. I don't know. Come the tournament, I'll be and probably Caddingtown Len will probably clip this and say, "Oh, I told you." I'll be up for it. But during like friendlies and things like that, I really don't like them, and even the Nation League stuff, I'm not really into it. I didn't watch a minute of the football yesterday. Just don't have that same sort of together, that same passion as I would do obviously if West Ham are playing. Obviously wouldn't miss a minute of that, but it's different, isn't it? But for me, we do all right. I mean, we've got a good squad. We've got loads of young players, haven't we? Loads of young players, particularly on the attacking side. I think we've got too many, to be fair. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. But I just think and obviously then, then Deck gets criticised every time because, he's an easy four guy, but actually, he played 7, 8 out of 10, I reckon, yesterday. Yeah, and I agree. Only Fools and Horses is probably the best British sitcom. And it's something always watching it on a Sunday. Always something to watch on a Sunday. You know what I mean? There's nothing on the telly. You flick on UK Gold and you are there. So that's really, really good. So, no, big fan of that. Big fan. What we got is Scrooge is another class. It is. It's a great film. It's a great film. Bill Murray in it is hilarious. And there's loads of really good movies out there, Christmas movies, isn't it? So, Jim's gone a bit old school with It's a Wonderful Life. Meet Me in St. Louis. That's one of my wife's favourites. I don't really like them. I don't like the soppy ones. Do you know what I mean? I know all Christmas movies are a little bit soppy and bit, but I like the real funny comedy ones. And then, It's a Wonderful Life is it's a lovely movie, same as Meet Me in St. Louis or Miracle on 34th Street. But it doesn't. It's not Scrooged, is it? And I always go at the end of it because otherwise people assume I'm talking about Scrooge. Like Muppets Christmas Carol's funny as well, isn't it? I mean, it's all. I mean, that's the thing. That's the joy of these episodes. We just talk about anything. Started talking about box sets, ended up talking about the Muppets. There we go. That's about right. Toughest question. Oh, we're going back to Grandad Uncle Albert all the way. Maybe because I don't know. Yeah, but I just like Uncle Albert. I just think he was funny, not funnier, but he was a different type of humor. He just maybe because when I associate, because I was very, very young when Grandad was in there, so to speak. Maybe I didn't watch it as much, and to me, they always seem older because they are older. But you know what I mean. So Uncle Albert, that's the year I started to watch it properly. So that's probably why I enjoy it most. And Steve agrees with me. Well, there we go. We're agreed. Yeah, I mean, also the thing about Christmas movies are, it's the same as the music, the Christmas songs. Maybe let's just have a Christmas episode today. There we go. Let's really make Nigel Khan happy today. Have a full Christmas episode. It's the same as the Christmas music. I was in the shop this morning, and over the tannoy, the Christmas songs were playing. And that's the first time I can remember them playing this week. Since and it's probably a couple of weeks until obviously December, until the Advent calendars and stuff. And obviously, I heard a few Christmas songs on the radio today as well. And it's the same as the Christmas movies. There'll be more coming out, and Bex is all here for a Christmas episode. There we go. Well, of course you are. Bex is very similar to me. She loves a bit of Crimbo. The sooner the better. It is, and as I said, there's bugger. It's been a complete washout of a year, isn't it? A horrible year. And so, yeah, why not spread a little bit of Christmas cheer? And that's what we'll do today. Bit of Christmas cheer. So yes, what we got here? Steve's got Driving Home. Yes, Steve, man, that is my favourite Christmas song. It is. And the reason being is when I was at university, it was always on the radio when I was driving home for Christmas, and driving on that from Loughborough on that M1 all the way to Essex, and it was like tops and toe in tailed lights, yep. And also Chris Rea has a little bit of a lisp in it, so he goes, "I'm driving home for Christmas." Yeah, listen to that now, and every time that'll ruin it now because you'll be listening to it all the time now. But yes, that'll be good. Oh, you see, he's going Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas. That's a bit, yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? I like, the Chris Rea run, Driving on Christmas, and The Darkness, Don't Let the Bells End. Big fan of that because, we had some the other day. I put it on Alexa. Alexa, play my Crimbo, playlist on Spotify, and maybe I'll tag it. Maybe I'll tag my Crimbo playlist. It's literally got all of them on there, and some great ones. There's a good one, a Rod Stewart song with what's his name? My brain's gone to absolute mush today. What's the guy's name from Niles Barkley? Oh my God, he was on the singer CeeLo Green. That was it. God dear, my brain today. I tell you, CeeLo Green and Rod Stewart, and it's called Red Suited Superman. Really, really good. And this is a really, really tune. I love it. I love listening to it. Ken? Hello, Ken. How are we? I hate it. It's cancelled. Only good thing about it is football, and that can't happen. No, the Pogues. Oh yeah, I hate Christmas, but I like the Pogues Christmas song. There we go. Okay. Yes, thank you, Ken. My brain was going to absolute mush. CeeLo Green, Rod Stewart, Red Suited Superman. Absolutely cracking song. Yes, Russ, Don't Let the Bells are great. Also love a Baby It's Cold Outside. Yes. Yes. They did a Tom Jones and Keris Matthews version of that, which was very, very good, if I remember. But yeah, the original. It was like yesterday. I put out the right. Phil's asked what the topic of discussion is. It's just Christmas today, Phil. It started off. What's your favorite? What box set or series you're watching at the moment? Then it went into what's your favorite Christmas movie. Then it's gone into what's your favorite Christmas song. So Christmas movie, Christmas song, what box set? We've got 3 questions. Talk what you want to do, Phil. This is like this show always. It's unscripted. It's unplanned, quite clearly. So we'll just keep going. What was I going to say? Yes. So obviously, I did a little video for Twitter on the old using my snow machine, and put a bit on the Instagram. But yeah, it's cold outside, and oh no, snow, not let cold. So let it snow, let it slow, let it slow. And it was the lyrics are so useful for now. When there's when the weather outside, since we've got no place to go, because we haven't got no place to go, Dino, have we? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. That's all I was doing. I was just following the words of Mr. D. Martin. Right, what we got here. So you're a legend, mate. Look what you're doing love what you're doing over here on YouTube. Coming you irons. Angus, thank you so much. I'm only on here because people watch it. If people watch it, I probably wouldn't be on here anymore. But I like doing it and people like listening to it. So there we go. We're over as I said, well, I think about 6.2 million, no, 6.2 million Irish, 6,200 subscribers. We've surpassed 250,000 video views. It is mental, and we're keeping going, and we're just having a bit of a giggle every lunchtime as much as we can. Lobby Holt, see Ken go, I hate Christmas, but we have good football. But he's still smashing in the Christmas tunes. Nobby Holder, love Christmas with royalty. Yeah, exactly. And I remember him doing an interview of how much money he makes every year just because of that song. If you hear a Christmas song, you've made it, haven't you? It's like the other day I was reading that there was a hedge fund have basically bought the rights to loads of songs. It's like 300 odd songs, and the top of the list was Mariah Carey or What for Christmas Is You, and that will make them the money back within 2 or 3 years in terms of royalties. It's absolutely mental, that song alone. Power of Love, but is that really? Well, is it? Is the Power of Love a Christmas song? It's like the whole Die Hard thing, isn't it? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And the fact was, it was a Christmas number 1, wasn't it? Power of Love, I believe. And we're not talking about the Huey Lewis and the news version, which was one of my favorite versions because of the song. Because well, not version, but one of the favorite songs because of Back to the Future. But we're talking about the Power of Love. Yeah, is a great one. No, I agree. I think you're probably right. And so, yeah, I think it's a Christmas movie. Although with that in itself, we could say Mad World wasn't it? Because Mad World was re-released. It was done by another bloke, weren't it? And that was a few years ago, and that wasn't very Christmassy, wasn't really. But it'd be interesting to see what comes up this year. I'd love it to be like a proper Christmas song, being the Christmas number 1. Do you know what I mean? Like even if it's a re-release of like Shaking Stevens or whatever like that. Flying Pickets is another. Oh, okay. Right. We got some more series. There's Phil's actually bringing it back into what we started talking about. Desmond's favorite. Oh, he's based on all 3. That's what I like. That's it. That is a real clever use of your comments. Desmond on Netflix. Desmond's, what a great show that was. Love Actually. We haven't even said Love Actually or The Holiday. My mother-in-law watches Love Actually in like June. Do you know what I mean? She loves that movie. The Holiday, great film. Jack Black in it. Big fan of Jack Black in that movie. and Mr. Law as well. He was very good. And yeah, wish it could be Christmas. Not be the Slade version, which we mentioned. Good shout. Have you seen Have you seen Homeland? Yes, I was aware. I tried to get my wife back into Homeland. Or start watching it because she watched one called Designated Survivor on Netflix with Keith Sutherland, and she got really into that. And I was like, really? Because it was all like FBI and CIA, and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I really got into that. So it was really, really good. And I was surprised. So we started watching I like Homeland, and she started watching a few. I don't think she really got into it. How old are you? 25, Max. You can go on every week if you want. I was 20. Sadly, I was 25 14 years ago. There we go. Let's do the maths. So next year's a big year for me. I'm a lot older, although I must apologize for why this like Tiger King-esque. This is just my life. So I started to have a shave up because I had like that proper lockdown, like horrible beard, and I started to do my old, the old razor, not the electric thing. And then I was halfway through, and then the door rang, and I had to get help my wife with the shopping in, and I forgot about the rest of this. And I went out like all day. Went to a garden centre yesterday, queued up like an hour and a half to get into a garden centre, looking like bloody Tiger King. And I've just realised that it's still on, so I need to shave that. Need to shave it off. But yeah, it's November, so I get away with it. Russ Exotic, exactly. I think Gonzo's already had that one, so yeah, I'll take Russ Exotic. But yes, it's just the world I live in, really. I'm a busy man. I've got time to shave. When I do, I forget. But that's just me. I'm such an idiot. I get asked for ID for lecture. Oh, lucky you. I do like an energy drink, like an old Red Bull, sugar-free. Other soft drink, other energy drinks are available. You got ID. You got to be 16 or was it 18? 16 it for an energy drink now. That's what really annoys me when you go into the supermarkets and you get a can of Red Bull and it gets beeped. So it's really frustrating. Yes, Russ Exotic. There you go. Oh dear. And it's only because I realised. So I went like that, and then I went like, oh god. But luckily, because I was in the garden centre, face masks, no one else got to see it apart from my wife and my daughter. So yes, it was very, very good. What else we got? Let's think. So we've got Christmas movies, Christmas songs, Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever. Any sort of good series coming out that we've been watching. It's all good suggestions because it's nice. It's nice to share, and it's good to talk, as Bob Hoskins used to say from the BT ads. That's showing my age a bit there. So there we go. I still got it. I did. Yeah. Someone got ID the other day on a package that got delivered because it was like a gin, and like the wife had to get ID'd, and she's like pushing on 50, bless her. But the gin was alcoholic free anyway, so it was like so it was weird. But yes, it's yeah, no, I can't remember the last time I got ID'd. I'll be honest, not at all. Have you seen a film where Ray Winston Last Christmas a drama? No. Is Ray Winston a Christmas movie? Oh my god, that's like my worlds combined. Let's have a quick look. Ray Winston Christmas movie. Ray Winston, obviously friend of the channel. Christmas film. That's what we want. Ray Winston Christmas movie. Last Christmas, 1999. This is a young boy's dream. Is that it? Last Christmas? Is that what we're talking about, Kent? That looks quite good if it is. So I'll have a read of that. Oh, sorry, I didn't read your message properly. It's called Last Christmas. Yes, I get you. No, I haven't. I'm going to check that one out. Just an excuse anything good like that. Oh yeah, I'll tell you one of my favourite Ray Winston movies. I saw it just before I interviewed him. Love, Honor and Bay, cracking movie. Such a funny movie. Last Christmas, a young boy's dream of finding his dead father comes true when his father visits him as an angel. But things turn sour when he discovers that his father was not the hero he imagined him to be. Starring Pauline Quirk, Phil Daniels, Ray Winston. Yeah, that's not bad. And I tell you what's funny. The other day, yesterday, I was watching I'm a Celebrity, and during the break, advert popped up for Matt Land, and it's my mate, old Tom, Ron Weasley. His family are in it, which is lovely. He's just popped up. Bless him, Tom Aldridge, top guy. So what we got here, the Sweeney is a good one with Ray. Yes. Okay, so we're talking about Ray's now. Is a Sweeney? Yep. Okay. Jason Statham is a half decent. Yeah, I think he's all right, isn't he? Jason Statham. I like the Transporter. I'm a bit cheap. I like things like Mean Machine. He was quite good in Mean Machine. Obviously the originals, in terms of the original, what he was famous for, things like Snatch and stuff like that. He was in Snatch, wasn't he? He was in Snatch. And I liked him in, oh my God, seriously, my brain. What's the one where he has to sort of keep his heart rate up? Oh God, I'm usually so good at quizzes and things like that, but at the moment I need to get, we've got a few quizzes coming up at school, so my wife's my daughter's school, so I'm gonna have to proper sort of start swatting up again, so I can't lose these things. Sleep like a baby, my little lady, dream till the sunrise steps into your eyes. Yes, Kent, you know it. That's from Avenues and Alleyways by Tony Christie. But it's that scene, it's the Crank. Thanks, Rob. That's it. Sleep Dream Like a Baby. That's from the scene, the soundtrack to Love on a Bay. I think you can watch it on YouTube, actually. I think someone's got a copy on there. Exactly. Oh, we're just doing it in the Avenues and Alleyways. Yeah, great song. Great film. Ray Winston. It's got Johnny Lee Miller. It's got Jude Law. It's got some all like the sort of the like comedic, got Denise Van Ountening, Kathy Burke, all like the sort of comedic actors from all those sort of sitcoms and stuff in sort of the 90s. Oh God, I remember him from and really, really funny, really funny. Bit rude, but it's a good one to watch. And I said, I think you can watch it on YouTube, actually. I think someone's got a copy of it on there and hasn't been taken down. So that's good. What else we got here? I'm just looking through some of the comments. Yeah, bit of Jimmy Cliff. Yeah, he loves a bit. Yes, yeah, he does it. It's all about he owns a pub, and there's a karaoke bar. He does karaoke in there, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's very, very good. I know I've got a good voice, a voice of an angel. The Christmas album is coming out soon. No, I do have a good voice. Thank you. I used to like a bit of the older, the drama and the musical theatre and stuff like that. So no, it's good fun. Ray Winston and Kathy Burke, my favourite all-time actors. Well, there we go. So if you haven't seen Love on a Bay, you probably absolutely. But if not, they're both in there. Double whammy. It's very, very good. What else was I going to say? Do you know what? Today is just like Monday morning, isn't it? It was Monday afternoon. My brain is just completely frazzled at the moment, but I appreciate everyone letting me warble on for the best part of 30 minutes about absolute nothing really, but apart from Christmas, and that's what we've got to look forward to at the moment. So maybe we'll do maybe just to really annoy people. Maybe we do it like a Christmas week this week. It should probably. Well, I suppose we'll be out of lockdown hopefully by the time Christmas, the beginning of December starts. So maybe we'll do a week of Christmas questions and Christmas discussions, because that means at least we'll have Becky will turn up and listen to it. So that's one viewer. So we've done Christmas movies, Christmas Christmas. We've done Christmas in it. Yeah, Denise Fernandez. Yeah, she's in it too. She's quite funny in it as well. It's very, very funny. Yeah, Cohen your wines. We're back from international duty now. We've got the old pigs on Sunday, Sheffield United. So that's going to be all right. Looking forward to that game. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough game. I think it's going to be very similar to the Fulham game. We'll probably talk about that maybe Friday. We've got a few days to not worry about that for a while, so we're okay. But I think everyone's looking forward to that. I think realistically, you should be looking at 3 points for that, I'd say, for sure. But they're a tough. There will be a tough team to beat and a tough team to break down. Very similar to Fulham, I think, in terms of, although they'll be more sort of defensively sound. I think Fulham were more not as defensively strong than Sheffield United are. Yeah, anyway. Grind of a game. It will be a grind of a game, and it'll be a game where if we get a 1-0 win, everyone will be, all the haters will be out. Oh, it's these teams, are going to be tough to break down, and it just is. It just is that they've, we'll be fighting. We're lucky about Whistle. We've got some points on the board, and I still think I'm still going to do my bit of analysis on the teams below, teams going down, and and the teams who are at the bottom, and they'll be at smaller grounds. I'm pretty sure. Bramall Lane is obviously a really, really tight ground. Will be a tough game. We was robbed of a point out there when it was Deck's arm. Be interesting what happens on that. So many food related and the chat. Great. Okay, Becky, I want to DM me as many Christmas questions, and we're going to do loads of Christmas questions this week. Why not? I don't care. It's my decoration's been up for over a week anyway now, and I think so's yours, Beck, as well on Instagram. So let's just have a bit of Christmas, spread a bit of Christmas joy and a bit of Christmas cheer. Do you like Christmas pudding at Christmas? Bit of brownie? Yes, I need to start soaking my fruit for my fruit cakes and stuff like that, and my Christmas puddings. So yes, I do like a bit of Christmas pudding. Wouldn't always go to it first as my first option for dessert. I'll be honest. Bit of a cheesecake fan, but yeah, we can talk about maybe Christmas desserts. Bets can add it to the list of questions. It will be we need 4-3-3 and go through it. Yeah, I think we have to do it, but we know, despite the fact we know we should probably go 4-3-3 to have a real go at them. We know we're playing 3 at the back, and maybe if we play 3 at the back, then as long as those are the two fullbacks, the wing backs rather, are more auxiliary wingers rather than defensively, sound, so to speak. They're sort of like Masuaku pushing forward. Then that's not a problem. I agree. Although I think 4-3, there are a couple of play. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's true. I mean, we are, to be honest, set up. We should be set up to play 4-3-3. But because I think isn't Antonio going to be? He's fit, but he won't. They reckon he's not going to start for the Sheffield game. That's what they said last week. I think Moyes said so. I was furious travelling home. Yeah. Yes. Sheffield United, the bane of my life. As I said, when I went to uni, my housemate was a Sheffield Wednesday fan, so he would often come with me to Bramall Lane when we were playing United at Bramall Lane. So yes, they are an old-fashioned ground in it, Bramall Lane, sort of literally in the middle of a row of houses. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It is going to be a really, really hard game. And it's going to be, as Kent said, a grind, a proper grind. But maybe we'll do a proper chat about that on Friday once we know who's fit, who's come back, fit and well from international duty and stuff. Obviously, they'll start trickling back the next day or so. So then we'll know what team what 11 we've got to put out, so to speak. But yeah, that'd be interesting. We'll talk about it on Friday a bit more, I think. And that'll probably do it for today, I think, guys. Half an hour, 40 minutes, same what we do. Let me just, because Bex has put a couple of quotes. I don't like to leave any quotes. Hope steps up against Sheffield United. I totally agree. It's not a case of stepping up. I just think I hope the formation suits him, and I hope the way he plays suits him. Because I think he doesn't. He's not. Coming back from Ivory Coast, he obviously scored, a goal and played well by all accounts, and so hopefully his confidence is high. But it's just a formation to play him. I just don't think it fits. It's like we said, round hole, square peg, or whatever it is, the other way around, something like that. Moyes says he'll be on the bench. Makes me wonder if we start. It's going to be interesting to see if Moyes keeps it the same. I think he probably will keep it the same, Becky. I'll be honest. I think he probably will. Just because if it don't break, why fix it? I think that's his attitude to it, and I sort of agree. By going to a different formation, you could easily be changing up how things work and how people are, positions they're playing. They've been used to something like Kufal, for example. Now he's been playing sort of wing back, and then you put him into a right back position. Although he's a 28, he's an experienced professional. The last few games he's been playing as a wing back, and everything needs to almost got to go back and recalibrate where people go and stuff, isn't it? So I don't know if we'll have time before Sheffield United to get that. I don't know. I'm just talking rubbish. I know. Anyway, guys, appreciate everyone's time as always. I've had a bit of a giggle today. Bex is going to give me loads of really nice Christmas questions to ask for the next week. Thanks for taking the time to. Oh, mate, I love it. I love just chatting to someone. We're all chatting together. It's important to talk at the moment. Obviously, self-wise, lockdown and people on their own and stuff like that. You know, we do say it's good to talk, and it is good to talk. And it's good to have a giggle. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a lunch break to yourself, a bit of your own time, and that's what we try and do with this little sort of lunchtime community. So up the hammers, Steve, and come on your wines. Take care, everyone. Wash your hands, and come on your wines. We'll see you again very, very soon. Much love. See you later, everyone. Bye bye.